Okay, I'm going to close, and I have a few comments to make. I know that shocks all of you. Okay, so folks, look, as I said, right now you're in control of the situation. Your account is up close to its high. If the market starts to really, really bleed, okay, you're going to be reacting instead of doing it while you have control of the value of your account. So if you do something now and the market tanks, you're going to be way, way better off on the money you move into this than you will be if it stays in your marketable risk. So what I want to suggest is that your advisor is coming from his own mountaintop. Nothing wrong with being in the market. And you know what? If you like what you're doing, and I have some people in their 70s, close to 80, coming in and saying, I like the stock market. It's okay. You know, the rule of 100 is just a general idea. And if that doesn't make sense from your standpoint, then stay at risk. It's okay. But I've seen too many situations where people stayed in the market and their advisors are now warning them about a 10% decline. I think we could have a 20 or 30% loss. And I'm just saying, if some of your money is out of that risk, you're in a much better position than you are if you keep everything at risk that's in risk today. So, I'm going to ask you to fill this card out top to bottom, okay? And I want you to do that, and there's a bunch of topics. Everything we've talked about is in the middle here, okay? Check off anything you'd like to talk about. This really is a no fee, no cost obligation, no obligation meeting, okay? I don't charge anything for it. I've had several meetings with some of the people in the room here. You know exactly where you're at. And here's the thing. If what you're invested in works for you, based on your objectives, I'm going to tell you that. But if it doesn't, I'm going to make a suggestion. And then guess what? You're the boss. Just because I make a suggestion doesn't mean you have to do something. It means that you can consider it. And if you decide not to do it, you won't hurt my feelings. Honestly, I love educating people. I love at least showing people what some of the alternatives are. And then you're the boss. You make the decision about whether it makes sense or doesn't make sense. So I know I repeat myself. It's not to be ignorant. I'm actually repeating myself because I want to make sure that I'm making the point, okay? So I want you to fill this out. My office, by the way, anybody ever been to Wildfire in Lincolnshire? Okay, right up the road, between 10 and 20 minutes from here, depending on what time of day you're making that drive, okay? You'll come in to see me. I'm going to ask you to bring your statements in because I'm actually looking to see how much of your current portfolio is at risk, okay? If there's something that makes sense, I will make that suggestion to you, and if not, I'll tell you so. So, I need these cards back from everybody, and honestly, folks, if you don't want to have a meeting with me, it's okay. What I'm hoping is that between the multiple hats that I wear, that I've said something tonight that's compelling enough to make you want to come and visit with me, especially since it's a no-cost, no-obligation visit. Okay, so I need to show these cards to the IRS if I get audited as to the people that actually were here, and I fed you tonight, okay? So please give these back to me whether or not you want an appointment. So Lynn, go ahead and pass the cards out. Please fill them out top to bottom. The topics we talked about are in the middle. We'll get you on the schedule. I've got my schedule with me for the next 2 or 3 weeks. What I find is that if you go out beyond that, people start saying, why did I want to talk to this guy? I don't remember exactly what he said that I was concerned about. So I'll get you on the schedule. Linda will give you a card and tell you exactly what you need to bring, and directions are to my office are right on this green card. So please fill this out, and as soon as you do, first come, first serve, come on up. I'll get you on the schedule, and then we will be serving dinner. So thank you. You've been a great audience, and I hope everybody comes to see me.